welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, I'm just putting a few cameras away here. Got cameras everywhere here. Just been doing a bit of recording. Bloody weather outside's atrocious. It's not stopped raining since I was singing in the last episode. Anyway, we're down here today. Just come down to finish the video off. Early in the week, I decided to get all the compost out of the chicken pen. Now, we had a load in buckets, 14 buckets in there, all tied up. It wasn't affecting the chickens in any way, but it was there ready to put into the bed. Which bed I hadn't decided which was going in. However, I decided what I was going to do was take the last of the cabbages out of the bed in the back part of the plot and put the put the compost into that bed. Anyway, we'll settle down. I don't know if you can see her, guys. The camera might be a bit too high, but she just jumped up on my knee. So anyway, we come down. It was a lovely sunshining day, and set the camera up, and I noticed, I thought, oh, my covers are off there. Someone had pinched the cabbages. Now, I've got cameras all over the allotments. The only problem is Buttercup triggers them all, and she winds the batteries down, so there's no charge in any of the batteries. All I get is her with mice in the mouth. And I went to look when I realised that someone had stolen the cabbages. Went to look at, got all the cameras, got them all on my computer, went through them all. All I've got is her with mice in the face, walking up and down the paths like a bloody catwalk. And anyway, they were all flat, and I didn't catch them. However, I will. And just to prove a point about these cameras, people go, oh, she's just saying that just because.
Guys, now these are my cameras that I've got here. The other cameras are on the allotment, and they're about the same amount. Like I say, you go between these sensors here and they take your picture. This is a more updated one. This one's about, well, £100 if that. But I have got another 10 of these. I've actually got the smaller ones which are wireless and Wi-Fi, and they actually send you, if you've got Wi-Fi connectivity, they send you the video via to your phone. That's in a case somewhere. Then I've got a couple of them, so you don't even need to pick the cameras up. But these ones, these do the job, and these are what I've got on my plot. So, like I say, we will catch the bugger who's doing it and keeps coming on the allotments and taking stuff. Unfortunately, like I say, Buttercup, she flattened all the bloody batteries in them all. So anyway. They're all, the ones what are on the allotments are charged. These are charged, so we'll catch him eventually, and when we do, I'll be there.
So as you see, there is cameras. The person who's took them got very lucky. You only have to slip up once, and I will be right under them. Well, I'm not going to repeat what my favourite saying is, but this righteous will be there. And God help them. Anyway, so the cabbages are gone. So I set the camera up on the tripod as it is there now, and I didn't check to make sure it was in focus. So started. I did a shot. I did a couple of shots to show where it was, what was going to be doing. I'm glad I did that now because I've got a beginning, and what I'm going to do. Because the camera went out of focus, it would actually come back into focus just as we was raking the compost into the bed, and then you see me cover it, and we come back to the camera. That's when I realised my mistake, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm going to show you that video now. We'll have to make something out of it, because it was going to be a really I was going to add music and make it look really cool, but
this is going to be fun, guys. What I'm going to do is just pull a net to one side, take it completely off one side, and I've got a load of chicken manure in buckets inside that pen there. I've not even bothered to put them in yet, so I need to take them. I'm going to tip them all
all of what's in that there, they're all going into here. I'm going to rake it flat. I've got my rake, and once I've done that, this better be ready to rock and roll for next, well, for this year. Keep saying next year, it's this year, isn't it? Couple of months we'll be putting a load of brassicas and stuff like that into this bed. I've kept the cover on it just for well, I had a load of cabbages, a few cabbages left in there. Come down this morning and them cabbages have disappeared. So the birds must have took them. About three pound in weight cabbages. There was 3 of them left. Anyway, the birds have took them and flown away with them. Anyway, it gives me the opportunity to put the actual chicken manure into this bed. It's well rotted down, so it shouldn't take too long to do. Just got to lift the netting off everywhere now. That's the fun bit. So I'll remove the netting. Get the bucket. It's got to open the bloody door up on the chickens now to do all this. I hope the chickens don't escape. That's going to be fun as well. Well guys, today I'm going to be topping that bed up with the floor from the chicken pen. If you remember, I actually dug the floor up and put brand new wood chip down. Well, I come on this morning and I noticed that the net had been lifted up and the 3 remaining Savoy cabbages have disappeared. I think the jackdaws or the rats have pinched them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift the net up there, and I've got, well, there's 6 buckets as you can see there just next to the chicken pen, and you can see the chickens there on top of the other buckets inside the pen. So I'm going to put all them into this bed here. So I'm going to take the netting off now, and then we're going to start tipping them in. I've got my rake there, and I'm just going to rake it over the top. There's no point in digging it in. There we go. As easy as that. So that bed's now prepared fully for whatever we throw at it. So we wait with bated breath. So what we're going to be growing in it. Anyway, ta-da! We've done it. We've got that bed's all topped up now, but I was looking in the chicken pen and the little perishers, I've turned that, remember that American sycamore that we the wood chip which we put in there just recently, well, they've actually broken it all down again. So them buckets, I'm going to be topping them up, going in there, scraping the floor, putting all the broken down wood chip. I'm not going to take it all out, but I'm going to put some of it, and then I've got some compost which we picked up from, not compost, some wood chip which we picked up from the top of the allotments the other day. In fact, let me show you where we got it at the moment. In fact, I'll show you the wood chip. Keep calling it compost. It soon will be though. Well, here we are at the wood chip bay. Is the compost bays, because there's some compost over. You can't see it. The sun's too bright and it's causing all sorts of problems with the optics. But as you can see there, that's where we're getting the wood chip from. There's a pile of it. There was 4 times that amount yesterday. I've just thrown another bag of wood chip in there. I've not gone right up to the top. Normally I'll go right up to the top when I'm doing the pass, but because I'm doing the chickens, I just want 2 bags. 1 bag's full bag's enough, but I'm not going to be doing it tonight, and if it rains I don't like getting wet, so I can actually cover it, and then tomorrow morning we can sort the chickens out yet again. What are you doing there, Buttercup? Hey? Shh! What are you doing? Come here then. Going the wrong way. Come here. Going the wrong way, you idiot. You could have come up the bloody path there then. Yeah. Yeah. She's up to no good. I just tipped my wheelbarrow back underneath the tree there. I've got 2 bags of wood chip there now for the chickens' floor. I'll do that tomorrow. Like I say, I'm in no fit state to be doing anything else today. 2 bags of that was bad enough for me. Anyway, well, at least we got the wood chip. I just cannot believe that they turned the floor again to compost. It's crazy. Still, as I always say, we don't complain about them making compost for me, that's for sure. And it's the best stuff in the world, chicken manure. So as you see, we've dumped 2 bags there right next to the door. I will be going in there with my shovel, scraping the stuff which they've turned to caca-poo-poo. That will probably go in the bed here when we get round to it. And the reason why we're going to be putting it in this strawberry bed here is because, like I say, we come down this morning and it's been raining, and it's not stopped raining since I was singing in that last episode. And I won't be doing that mistake again. No more singing, Mark, because look at this.
Well, this is something here you don't see every day. This bed here, look at it, it's underwater. And so's that one. Yeah, the flooding is so bad. It's bloody rain though, that's the problem. Everywhere else on my plot's fine. Couple of little cold tit there and a blue tit, just blue tit on the feeder. I'm sure the cold tit won't be far behind. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, look at that flooding there, absolutely horrible.
Now, I've never seen that in 6 years. I've not seen that. I've not seen any flooding on my plot. However, I walked around the allotment and I'm looking at some of the flooding. Let me show you.
Like a bloody river there as well. In fact, this is the deep end here. That green shed there will be underwater. There'll be about 3 inches of water there on that plot. It always floods there, so yeah, not looking good, guys, not looking good. Here's that green shed. I told you it'd be underwater. It's terrible, isn't it? When it rains like this, some plots really struggle on here. That is quite sad, really. Oh, you can hear squelch underneath my feet. Thought this would be the worst plot. Look at this, guys. Holy tamale. That's not good, is it? Every year this plot fills up with water, but it does drain away pretty quickly. Look at that. Water butt's full. It's not too bad this end at the moment, but usually the old plot's underwater.
So that's nothing compared to some of the plots are underwater. Bill's plot completely underwater. Sheds flooded, all sorts of things. It's horrible. But it'll soon, once it stops raining, it'll drain away pretty quickly. But yeah, the next lot of manure which we take out of there is going to be put into that bed, I think. We'll lift the strawberries out to start off with. We'll top the bed right up to the boards, right to the top of the boards, then we'll put the strawberries back in there. They should be okay. The other strawberries, we haven't put them in. We just left them in the greenhouse for now until I figure out where all these spring bulbs are in this bed. Once we figure out where they all are, the ones in the middle we can transplant to the outside extremities, and then we can put the 3 rows of strawberries into that bed and we should be good to go. So yeah, a bit annoyed about the flooding there, but you know, it's in hindsight, you can't. It's better, I suppose. Well, I don't know. I think I prefer snow than rain any day. It's bitterly cold today. I don't know why she's on my knees. She could be in a crib there and a water bottle. Yeah, I was while I was up there before, I was just walking around with the camera looking at recording the water damage, and my mate Dave, he come and said, I was watching your video last episode, says you got some canes. I said, follow me. Anyway, pointed to where they are, says take them all. Anyway, he took 2 big bungles. I thought, oh, you're not taking the rest of them. I'll get rid of them all. But he did take 2 bloody big. He took some 8 foots and some 6 foots. There's plenty more there. I told him if he wants them, come and get the rest of them. He said, I think I've got enough here. So, well, tell your mates up there to come and see me if they want them. Get rid of them somehow, and then I can sort my water tank out. And that's another job I've got to do. Fortunately for me, my friend Debs, she just gave me another one of these blue pallets, the really strong ones. So yeah, that's there as well. So it's just a matter of lifting the tank up, but I need to get rid of all the canes. So yeah, another bloody job to do. on top of everything else. What else we've been doing? Oh, chitting the potatoes, that was fun. Buttercup, she wanted to get involved. I've done a bit of editing just to get rid of her. We were fighting over who should get the fleece. She wanted the fleece, she loves fleece. I don't know what bloody cat loves fleece. I had some fleece covering the elephant garlic. She used it. She preferred to sit in the bed rather than sit in her own bed. She loves fleece anyway. I managed to pry it off her claws, and we covered it up. I couldn't leave it in here because she just used the top to sit in because she loves it that much. So we moved it to the back of the allotments. But let me show you. This is me chitting my potatoes.
Oh, I'm busy. I'll be doing my video.
Right, guys. These are Maris pineapple. We're starting to chit the potatoes now. So I've got myself these little plastic, what they are, they're mushroom boxes, and inside them we've got egg boxes where you put your eggs in, and they're perfect for chitting your potatoes. Now we need that label, so we leave the label in there, and I'm just going to open the packet up now. The hard bit is getting them all lined up so they don't fall over. But if you see there, we've already got chits on these, so we'll be putting these in very soon. Actually, we start them off in the greenhouses, but that's where the umbilical, where it connected to the mother plant, and these are chits. We normally like to see 2-3 chits on each potato. So, like I say, I'm just preparing. See, there's a little chit there. I don't know if you can see this. I haven't got the camera pointing at me really. But, yeah, we're just getting this done now. These will all go back into the back shed for the time being. But yeah, we get all the chits so they're all facing the right way. These are nice potatoes, these. Some of them haven't got chits on yet, others have, but they'll get them over the next. In fact, you don't really need to do this, to be quite honest with you. You don't see farmers doing it. It's something that we do on the allotment scene every year. It's just a ritual really. You could just throw these in anyway and they would come up in the buckets, but we do like to chit as potatoes. There we go. So what we got there, we got 22 potatoes. All the chits are all facing the right way. Now what we do the next one. We've actually done 2 loads already. These ones here, these are Maris pear. So we leave the labels in, as you've just seen there, and we start again. They're the little chits. That's the umbilical from the mother plant. They're the chits here along the top. We like I say, like to see 3 if we can. Sometimes there's no chits on them, so you have to wait, but they will come up eventually. You will see the chits, and then you can put them the right way. But if you look for the umbilical, you're 99% sure that the other way is the correct way, so you always put the umbilical facing down. See, that's the umbilical there, and these are the chits here. So look for that and then put that facing down and you cracked it. Yeah, nice little chit there. All these are going to be covered with fleece as well eventually. Quite a lot of smaller seed potatoes here. Nice chits on that. Yeah, these smaller potatoes, we can use them, but I'll probably only use the bigger ones eventually. Yeah, little chit there. Just one chit, couple of chits, that's all you need. Just looking for the chits. This one's got a few more seed potatoes than the others, so what I'll do is just slide them on top these ones. So little chits there just forming. It's a nice chit on that one. Put that one to the middle. So there we go, we've got all those potatoes all in the boxes. I'm going to put these boxes on the top now. So that's how we stack them. Now then, we use fleece and like basically we completely cover them and wrap them up, and we'll put them into the back greenhouse, back shed, sorry, and they'll just chit away there until middle of February, then we plant them out. But yeah, this is the best way to store your potatoes, chit your potatoes. If you can get yourself some of these like mushroom cartons and a few of these egg crates, you cracked it and just sit them inside. They're perfect for sitting your potatoes upright. There we go. So like I say, the chits, you want them facing up, and the umbilicals are on this end, so look for the umbilical. If you don't see chits, look for a little indentation where the actual mother plant was connected to it. You know that's the bottom bit, and you can't go wrong then. There we go, they're all done. So I'm just going to cover these up. Oh, Buttercup, get off the goddamn shoe, get off it. It's not a plaything. She's got hold of the over the other end of the fleece. Off the bugger. Yeah, get off it. God, you pain you are. Right. She seems to think it's a new toy, this fleece. She does like fleece, by the way, guys. Right. Get off it. Let go, you little bugger. Leave it alone. It's not for you. Oh God, I'll kill you in a minute. Right, listen, it's not for you, leave it alone. Buttercup. I'm trying to pull the fleece over there and she's trying to pull it bloody back down. Anyway, these are my potatoes, they're all covered in fleece, and we're going to stick these into the back shed now, out of the way, and they'll chit nicely. So I've got my seed potatoes anyway. So as you can see, they're all nicely chitted there. Chits up. If you haven't got any chits on them, what I suggest you look for is where the umbilical cord from the mother plant, it leaves like a little round indentation, and that's basically the bottom. So if you've got that little round indentation, you put it pointing down, the chits will come out the top 99% of the time. However, you don't really need to do all this chitting. It's something what we allotmenters do just to pass the time away for January to February. We will be planting them out, well, we will be putting them into pots in the greenhouse on February the 17th. That's when I normally put them in. I put my first earlies into pots, leave them in the greenhouse. On St Patrick's Day, March 17th, we put them in pots outside and fill the buckets to the top and leave them, and they come up and we have some fantastic harvests. I'll be adding bloodfish and bone and some potato grow more. Show me doing all that when we get round to it. I've got a few greenhouses where I can actually put them without causing me too much grief at the moment. I did say I was going to show you these two little cloches in the last episode, which my mate Andy just gave me. Well, he gave me, and he gave me a trolley as well. The only reason why he gave it me because I forced him to take money off me for the. He gave me a little greenhouse. Basically, it was the glass that I wanted, for the spares for this. I did have 50 panels, but I give them all away. Literally, give them away. I'm sorry, I give every one away. I should have saved a couple, but I didn't. And me being a big idiot. Anyway, he gave me this greenhouse, so I collected the glass. That's all put away in the back greenhouse now. The frames that back of the allotments. Pointless showing you that because we took it down in the rain. We did flat pack it. I did get it up in Allen keys and dismantle it, but the video just be pointless showing you me that. I'll show you where we put it though eventually. But what I will be doing now is showing you these two little greenhouses things what he's given me. These little polycarbonate things and the trolley. Like I say, it was a part of the. He wouldn't take the money off me until I took these off him as well. Bit of psychology, reverse psychology, I think, but on his behalf. And I give in the end. He wouldn't take the money if I wouldn't. So here they come. Let's show you these two little polycarbonate things.
Well, here's a result. My mate just gave me two of these covers for young plants. They're 1 metre by half a metre, 500 by 1,000. Got little vents in either side of them. There's two there, one on top of the other, and yeah, they'll come in handy later on in the year. At the moment, I don't need them. I'm going to stick them at the back of the plot. But yeah, he gave me them. He gave me a trolley, and the trolley's going to come in handy as well. Just used it to bring a pallet over from my mate Rick over there. He's given me a pallet to put me water tank on, so that's another job I've got to do. Blue pallet. Let me show you. I'll show you the pallet, and I'll show you this little trolley, which what I've been given as well. Well, my mate Rick's come good today. There he is. He's just going to pick his little log fire that he's got up. Just managed to get me one of these pallets here. These blue collared pallets. These are the heavy duty ones. They weigh a bloody ton as well. Property of... is that a CHFD? Anyway, it's my property now. He gets them from the local garage. They get the engines coming on them apparently. And yeah, so I've got that to fix this water. But more importantly, another mate of mine, Andy, he's just give me that nice little trolley for putting compost, get my compost, so I can put pallets into it, paving stones, the 09 yards. So I got really lucky there with this. It's got a handle on it and everything. It was a solid wheel, so it ain't going to get a puncture.
So we will be using them. They are brilliant because where we're sat now is where we had the coal frame. No coal frame, greenhouse, no coal frame. So what I used to do is harden me seedlings off in the coal frame, then throw them outside, so no shock. You don't want to shock your plants when you put them out, especially in April, even up to May. I mean, last frost day is May 6th up to the 12th. We're still getting frost then, and you don't want to get them to get shock, otherwise they won't grow they won't grow properly. And the best way to do it is to harden them off in some sort of coal frame. So these things will be perfect to use for bringing the strawberries out of the back greenhouse. We'll be sitting them in there for a few days before we put them into the beds, and same with all the veg. So thanks Andy for them. And that trolley's awesome as well. We've used that trolley a few times now. It's great for putting pallets on and wheeling the pallets over your plot. Them pallets what I was given off Rick and off Deb's, pretty awesome. And we're going to be putting the water tank up on them very shortly. As soon as I can get someone else to come and pick the rest of them canes up. Aaron, another mate of mine, he made a plaque on his 3D printer. and I had them in my bag for a while. Anyway, I decided to put them up on my shed, so I put them up on my shed the other day. He did notice them as he was passing. Ooh. And anyway, I might have to alter that 65. It's a bit skew width and it's doing me head in. I was looking at it coming on this morning. I looked at it, it's not right, that. So I will be coming on with my screwy gun and altering that shortly. But I have got a little clip here showing me doing that, so let me show you what we've done. Well guys, today I'm gonna be sticking these up onto the shed. These are what Aaron gave me, and yeah, we thought we'd stick them on this shed. We've already got a number on the other one, but yeah, these are absolutely excellent. Got Buttercup here, she's behind me. Just come to, I'm busy, you're gonna have to wait. So I think we're gonna stick it here, and put the screws in. There we go. Make sure it's nice and straight. There we go, allotment diggers. Right, let's stick my number up. I would have been stick it there, eh? Busy Buttercup, stop whining. So there we go. 65, I'll plot 65 allotment diggers. Pretty awesome then. Yeah, very nice. We've got her whining here. She thinks she's missing out on something. She's just got her food. I just had to bring the car down the back because I've got that much stuff, you know, cat food and chicken food and bird food and what have you. It's incredible. Well, I couldn't carry it all over, it'd kill me. But yeah, we've got it up now. There it is. Allotment diggers, plot 65. Absolutely excellent. I'm really chuffed with that. So there we go. Anyway, that's it for now. Might do a tour on the next one just to show you how everything is. Still no sign of them elephant garlic, but I don't expect to see them for another week. Oh, Maggie's just turned up there. You can't see Buttercup. I don't know if you can. I haven't got the camera facing the actual screen facing this way, so I don't even know if I'm on shot. I don't know if I'm blurry or not. I don't know. We'll soon find out though when I get home. I say I had problem with cameras. I've had a problem with cameras all week. Buttercup trashed the GoPro 5 just recently. Like I say, it was on the bucket. I was changing the battery and putting a new SD card in it. She jumped up on the bucket and knocked it into the water. It is now sat in a bucket of rice hoping to dry out. I have got another 2 of them. In fact, I had 3 of them. The GoPro 5's the square ones. I've got the GoPro 4 square ones as well. In fact, I've got all of them up to GoPro 7, the oblong ones as well. I was going to get the GoPro, the latest GoPro, but I was watching my favourite channel. It's not a gardening channel, and it's called Taco Stacks. He's an American, and what he does, he gets up while you're all still in bed, and he goes out collecting rubbish from bins. Metal, people leave fridges and freezers and all this, like, and he collects them, takes them to the scrapyard and makes a few quid. And he also, people in America just throw all sorts of stuff out. You won't believe the stuff they throw out, and he gets it and he takes it to car boot sales, and he makes a fair few quid out of it. And I really do love watching his video, and he uses these GoPros, he has them strapped to his chest. Anyway, he got this latest one and there was a problem with it. It's the pictures quality is really trash. Anyway, he took it back and they gave him another one, but the sound quality is not so good. But he is he's a fantastic video channel to watch. Taco Stacks. He's got a dog, a golden Labrador called Salsa. And I do enjoy watching his videos. There's another one that I like watching as well. It's a numismatic channel. It's called Christopher Collects, and what he does, he goes to the bank and he gets 250 quid bags of 50p coins, £500 bags of £2 coins, and he goes through them. And he's got this music that he plays in the background, and it's dead calming. And you know, you watch, you don't realise it's really good chilling out. So that's the sort of channels I like to watch, along with my gardening channels. I watch all the gardeners, Nigel, Terry King, Sean Cameron, James Cameron. And he might need to rub him up and find out what the hell's going wrong with this camera, why it goes. It's on autofocus, but the focus is fading out. Now, I know what he's going to say. Well, have you read the manual? Have I read the manual? I don't read the manuals. Now, if it had been something on numismatics, coins, or it had been on astronomy, or it had been on fishing, I would have read it from cover to cover. But because it's a manual, and the manual's this thick, guys. Settle down, you pudding. It's this thick, and I haven't got the aptitude, the patience to read through it and figure out what the hell's going wrong. But what it does, it goes out of focus when I'm taught. It be focused in, and then all of a sudden it just fade out of focus, and then it comes back into focus. I don't know if it's a big fault on the camera, or there's a way around it where I can just set it from auto to manual focus. But I really do need to read the manual. But if anyone can figure out, like I say, it's a Panasonic something 870 4K camera. I can't read it. HCV 860 something. My eyes are terrible, guys. I can't read it. I'm just guessing what it is, but it's 4K. They've got two of them, and it's got the same problem with a pair of them. Anyway, that's it for this one. She's jumped on my knee again, and like I say, I've got her here. I'm going to have to sort of pick her up and put her in a crib so I can get something done. I don't know, I might go down and see if I can scrape some of that floor out of the chicken pen, but what I'll do is I'll show you what it looks like before, and I'll show you what it looks like after. I'm certainly not going to take another camera in there. Them chickens they trashed a GoPro 4, or was it a 3? Anyway, they trashed a GoPro Aero, I think they broke. Left it low, and watched this chicken, it went peck right on the bloody lens and cracked and hit the lens, and there's a mark on the lens, so that one's no good. Unless I can find another lens cover for it. I can't really be by it because I've got all the others now, so I don't really need that one. So it's just there in the cupboard, along with all the other. Like it's a pet cemetery at the back of the allotments. There's also a camera cemetery in my corner in my bedroom, where all my cameras are. She had another bloody mouse this morning as well. I had to move that. I had to put food down on the floor, distract her, and then take this mouse out. Honest to God, bloody pet cemetery at the back of my plot, guys. Let's hope none of them come alive, or we've had it. The lot of us have had it. Don't seem to bother her though. You know, my fingers are all numb. Honestly, it's that cold. At least she's got a lovely coat of fur. That's what I'm trying to grow here at the moment. Not bad for a week. Probably by next week after, I look like Father Christmas. I might shave it off before then though. I get fed up. It gets boring after a while. And yeah, you can see the grey though, can't you? Anyway, until next time, guys, thanks for watching. You stay safe. Now I've got to sort of get her here in my hands. Here she is. Come on, you. Let's put you in your crib. Oh, go on. In you go. Right, get in there. It's lovely and warm. Oh, feel that water bottle. Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. Right, give me a chance to get all this fur off me. Anyway, see you in the next one, guys. Goodbye for now.